Good evening, everyone. Week 22 of Show Me Your Medals. And like a bingo caller, 2 ducks is 22.
2 ducks, 22.
There we go. For those of you that go bingo. But yeah, we've been off.
We're too young.
Bingo's like for modern people, like young people.
No, bingo's sick, you know. We need to go. Have you ever been, Will?
I know. What how'd jingo with you?
No, not high jingo. Real bingo.
Real bingo?
Yeah.
No, not been.
It's sick as well, bro.
Yeah. They changed it. It's like darts. No.
Actually, you know, I was saying that every time we talk about a social, bingo should like real bingo. Honestly, it's fun. I've not been for many years, but I've been a few times. Like, I'll say 10 times.
One of them ones.
Laugh.
That's showing. You're showing your age now.
No, I bet younger. I don't go now. If I start going now, I might get addicted to it. You're younger. It's got a bad reputation, but it's actually
you've changed, man. You changed.
Whatever. Hey, you've been right.
Yeah, he's the average age is actually younger than us. I would say.
Our age now, 45. We go there thinking, we're still young. Like we're literally, the target market now. But all right, we'll keep that in the books one day. Bingo. Yeah. Anyway, so footy, we weren't going to jump on. Missed yesterday, but we can't miss a week like this, right? Well, we can't miss a week like this.
We've been out for a few weeks, but he's like sort of brought to a head this week with everything. So it's Liverpool, but you guys go first. Who wants to go first?
I was gonna say, it's not even about Liverpool winning the league. It's not about Man United and Spurs making the final. It's all about what's happened to our mate Will and his team. We just knew it, and we was praying like I sent you the memes. Like I just said, it has to stay this way. I've always said to you, do you remember that scenario where I said, "Do I want Man United to win? Like Man United win, Arsenal wins Champions League." No, you can't take that because this is the exact scenario you want. Like social media when Arsenal fails again is what life is about, huh? Like what more joy do you want in life than to see these kind of things being sent around? And any other club, it wouldn't happen like this. It has to be Arsenal. It has to be.
Just before Will jumps in, but we were worried at one point when they came back around when they were battered by Real Madrid.
It's worried. No, because like I said, we knew Inter make the final, and I'm telling you, Inter's there for the taking. Arsenal versus Inter. Come on, that's 50-50 or whatnot. But come on, man, it was good. PSG, their goals were sick.
Look, we had our chances in that first 20 minutes. Didn't take them. Donnarumma doing his job, man of the match.
Both matches.
Both matches. Like incredible goalkeeper.
That one from Odegaard was
great
really
save.
Good. That one,
great save. Great save. Doing his job though. He'll be upset if he didn't save that.
Yeah.
No, he's 6'7", and for him to get down that low is like really hard.
Is like you then, Dave.
I mean, it's easy for Bro, it's hard for me, right?
Nah, he was incredible in goal. I just felt we had a chance. That first match, I didn't really like the ref that much. It felt biased, but obviously I probably am biased because I'm an Arsenal fan. I don't know, man. Did we capitulate? I think the players did as much as they could. I think the real downfall really is just the lack of investment during summer and January. I said it from the start anyway. Like, you're not going to win anything with a depleted squad like that. And knowing that, like especially with Saka going out on the day before the transfer window opens, you don't do anything for the whole window. It's just sacrilege. I'm so
Have you seen how rattled Arteta is on the meetings? Yeah,
it looks a bit like Ange right now, isn't it?
You know what? I was going to say that. Exactly what I was going to say. Well, everything you hate about Ange is Arteta doing now. Like he's coming out of all these defensive things, and he's a bit deluded as well. It's one of those, he can't take it that he lost. He's coming out. You see the one where he said,
"We were the best team that lost."
The best team that lost over 180 minutes.
So much.
And then he was talking about Liverpool, like moments about it's been the right time, right place. You know, he was saying, "Oh, we made more points than Liverpool winning the league now."
Yeah,
So
that's like
no
no one cares. He didn't
No
win
one
it.
cares that
Yeah,
it's what
no
happened
one
at the end.
cares.
So you can't accept that PSG
Can't.
was like is through, and he's we were the better team. And then he's like saying about it's not about the scoreline. It shows it's just about the scoreline, not about merit or some bullshit. The guy's rattled as F, like even worse than Ang. Just can't accept and.
It's bad. It's bad. That's why I've not been talking to you guys because I've seen that shit as well. I've seen that shit as well, and it's like this is so fucking embarrassing. I like first the two community shields as trophies is a fucking joke to start off with, and now you're doing all of that. It's just a joke.
It's too much. It's done too much.
It's a joke.
There's a way about going about it, and the way he's going about it has really just turned everyone's perception of it. Like it's just. No one's on his side no more.
He's got no balls.
Had a few Arteta defenders and saying, that's the thing he needs to say and whatnot. But now his character, he's like proper rattled and he's not even just talking through alley kind of thing. It's like
he's not got the balls to say the board didn't offer to give me money for summer and January. He did not have the balls for that. If we do not address the weaknesses that we have in the squad next season, that is make or break for him. Like. If we don't get that striker, I need a winger, attacking winger. I need midfield backup or starters, and then a left and right back. That's what I need. Probably not a left back, but we need a better right back in terms of backup.
Yeah, but he's not graceful enough to say that. That's the thing. It's not even about investment.
It's not about graceful. It's about telling the truth. You're protecting your neck is on the line. And you're still protecting the board that didn't give you the money, or is it really just your arrogance and thinking the team that you've got is good enough? Everybody can see it's not. Even our rivals say that it's not good enough. So I don't get it. I don't understand it. We had opportunity to do something about it. Look at PSG. We beat them twice in the league format in the league phase of Champions League. Yeah, they bought I don't know how to pronounce his name. The number 7.
Yeah, Georgian Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, good player.
Really they brought him in. What 60, 75 million? We had that money because we're going to offer fucking Ollie Watkins 65, 70 million for Ollie Watkins. So we had the money. And that was a release clause as well from Napoli.
But then, if you had the money, is it not Arteta then?
I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a fuck who it is. Next season, if it's not addressed, then everyone needs to go. Fuck it.
Yeah. Right. The fact you say he needs to go, but Arteta's in a weird position of like he's almost feels like he's unsackable kind of thing. There's no because actually he's come close. He's like second. Champions League semi-final.
We're not second FC. We're not nearly FC. We're Arsenal FC. So if you're happy with all that shit, go fuck yourself. Just go now. Go back with your Community Shield and FA Cup that you just picked up.
Good, yeah.
That you picked up, yeah? Go. Just go because it's bullshit now. Don't come to us. We spend money on merchandise. We struggle the ticket fees. Try and get to watch the game. It's ridiculous as well, right? There is no reason for us not to spend that money because we've not spent money for the past 2 years. No, you talk about 700 million. All you lot paid more than that in terms of that's during his duration with us.
5 years, 700 mil. 0 trophies.
You can banter me all you want, yeah. Look at all your players doing so well now.
Yeah.
We're not being at United.
How does the song go? You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. That's
100%. Yeah. 100%. Even though you're in the sub-par Europe. Champions of Europe.
Okay, anyway.
All I'm saying is that as an Arsenal fan, it's the worst thing to see now. United or Spurs potentially win. I don't even know who. I don't want none of you to win it, but I have no choice.
Of the two who you pick, surely you pick Man United, right?
None of you.
No. You have to. Someone's gonna win.
Abandoned match. Abandoned.
I would answer for you. You would pick Man United because Man United is whatever. Man United, we've won stuff. Like I said, the reason why.
If I had to pick, I'm not picking Spurs. No way.
Exactly. That's exactly. It makes sense. Way. You won't want Spurs.
No way, Spurs. No way.
It's the same thing of why no way. I don't want Arsenal to win because you want that prolonged pain to continue, isn't it? That's what it is.
No way, Spurs.
Yeah. So
if I had to pick anything, then go on. Then fuck it. United.
Yeah. Fine. We'll do you a favor. We'll do you a favor.
Even though but winning that is paper and over cracks for you.
No, it is. But would it be a successful season? I think it will be. And we've said this.
You can't say that's a successful season, though. Come on.
It's the same one.
From where they are.
From where we are. You have to think what we're going to get. We're going to beat the Europa champions and Champions League next season. Come on. Again, we always have championship manager. You deliver that, yeah, they're happy, bro. You know what I mean? Win the Europa Cup medal, they're happy. Fans are happy. But we're shit. It's the same thing we've had the last 2 seasons. The FA Cups, we were shit, but we're saying, look, in the grand scheme of things, that's a good season. But we are really bad. You look at the league, yeah, it's a complete joke. Like 15th, 16th.
No, you put your 11, barring Bruno and a couple of those youngsters, yeah, your starting 11 does not go into any other starting 11 in the Premier League.
Like I said,
barring the relegated teams, fuck the relegated teams, yeah.
If the relegated teams were better this season, we'll be shitting bricks. Basically, it would have been
in relegation.
Yeah, we've not even reached the magical 40 yet. Do you see what Arsene Wenger said? How Spurs and either United don't deserve the Champions League if we get through.
I agree.
But it's true. It's true.
But when you say you agree, I did kind of agree. But is that only because they didn't envision a team so low to make it, right? Like if we finished 8th, 9th, 10th, you wouldn't feel that way. Is that right or not?
Yeah, no, I agree. It's just the fact that obviously 2 shit teams in their respective league, is going to. But
no, but what I'm saying, like 10th and finishing and winning the Europa Cup and getting Champions League, you won't be that aggrieved, right? You just be, it's a bleep, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's a joke to have 2 teams on the verge of relegation.
Yeah. So low, and we're getting Champions League, but. That's the prize is the prize, right? They can't change it.
Yeah. No, I agree,
but change it now because of you.
They probably should have.
No, what I'm saying, after seeing that, they will change it now.
Yeah,
surely
it makes sense to change. Like there should be, you can get Champions League, but then
it should be
another requirement.
Yeah.
It
should be you're automatically into Europa if you want it, but then you have a chance to qualify.
Yeah, because it kind of dilutes. Well, it's been diluted a long time ago anyway, but it dilutes the whole Champions League name. Like we're 15th and in the Champions League, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what's also funny?
I think it still should be whoever finishes.
But they need more clubs. Like we even spoke about, we're gonna have 6 clubs in the Champions League next year. But you know what's really funny is that we're in the Europa Cup this season because we won the FA Cup last season, despite finishing 8th. And then now we might end up in the Champions League, like all of that bullshit. So we didn't deserve to be anywhere near these kind of things.
You still need to win it.
You see
they will win it. Fuck it, they will win it. They will win it.
You see those idiots in social media who's got those tattoos. Champions League winner. Will's probably got one of Arsenal. Champions League winner 2025. That's me, the Man United one now. Like that's what I would do. Like it's done. I speak on all my chat as if it's done deal.
But come on, if you don't win that,
we're fucked again.
If you can't beat Spurs, if you can't beat Spurs the way Ange plays, I just no words.
It's not as given as everyone thinks it is.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I do.
It's a one-off game.
Spurs is probably. I think they've beaten us. Like, was it 3-0 the last result or something like that? They.
But in one-off games, like if the other team turns up.
But you say that about every game, though. We say that about every game.
I know, but obviously in a league of 38 games, you get found out, right?
Yeah.
In a one-off game, you can possibly win.
But that's why I think on this one-off game, that's why I'm quite confident on United because of the magnitude of it. Is the final? It's not the league. Like, a league we sharpen, we get battered by Wolves and all these teams. it's a final against Spurs, I reckon it's done deal. That's it looks that way.
Spurs,
that'd be my worst nightmare.
Or the other alternative, imagine if Ange's quote comes true though, like he wins the trophy. He said, "I don't think or nearly win. I've always won," and he's won. That stat is true. Remember, he's always won a trophy in his second season. Imagine if that one comes true.
But I prefer, like I said, I prefer the outcome that Man United winning and getting Champions League.
Yeah, you would though. You would, but no. Yeah, I think I agree with that. For you, would say that, but for Will, definitely, yeah, United.
I can't see Spurs winning the European Cup,
especially because Arsenal not won anything. Right? So for their rivals to win something,
it would be disgusting.
But yeah, I think we came close this year though. But we got away a bit.
We got away.
I'm pissed that we got to do fucking Guard of Honor for you guys.
Oh yeah, God, that's going to be hilarious too. Against for this weekend, Dave.
Yeah. Worse on top of worse. You know what I mean? It doesn't get better. Doesn't get better in football.
You have to do Guard of Honor for a good side. Remember, that's what you said.
These guys fucking forced me to come on tonight. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, we wanted to sing to you. We did it. Don't we owe Will a song? He goes, Arteta's not winning anything. 700 mil down the drain.
You know what? He deserves not. He deserves it after those comments. Like that league one gets me.
Did you see the cheesy fucking pre-game?
You talk about. I said it to you. The stadium, hold each other's hand, the energy, kick ball with us. You know. Feel it and all this stuff. Man,
bring your boots.
Yeah. Oh man, he wanted everyone to come out like full kit wankers in the stadium or something, mate.
Yeah.
But you see, that's why we love it. That's why as non we love it because no other manager is coming out of that fucking monologue that he come out.
Do you know what the worst thing is? Yeah, all throughout the season, we've been trying to remain not the banter FC, but it's just come back round full circle.
No, we had
you guys should be more banter FC, but now it's on us.
This is why it's funny.
It's
We're 15th,
bullshit,
right?
man.
In our worst years, we've come trophies, but Arsenal fans are getting more than Spurs fans, than United fans, because we've got a chance now. You get what I mean? So
but you know what? Well, you brought it on yourself. On this channel, even you fell for it. You felt Arsenal
Will, to be fair, it's been the typical Arsenal fans. You see all of them; they were loving it, like you know, they were loving life. And now it's just come back to bite them down. And if anything, Arteta is made for Arsenal because, like I said, no other manager is going to bring those kind of jokes that he's bringing into the club. You know what I mean? So, literally, a match made in heaven. Match made in heaven. But.
I fucking hate football.
No. I love it.
No sympathy on this channel, mate.
Yeah, no. I did think like remember I said like, am I a bastard for thinking like I won't take Man United winning the cup if Arsenal win the cup, but I'm not. I think I'm just the band. You got to keep the football banner, man. You can't have teams winning, you know.
Scumbag FC right here.
Scumbags, yeah.
Proper scumbag.
Anyway, Prem wrapped up. That's done deal. Nothing to think. I do have one last question. Do you still think Arsenal will finish second?
Yes.
You've got 3 games left.
Yeah, we do.
3 points.
Yeah, we just need. I think. Is it 3 points or 1 point? I can't remember.
3 points. You've got 3 points.
We need 1 point, 3 points to secure it.
No.
What? No, I'm just I'm asking. How many points do we need to secure it?
You need 6. You need 6.
You need
2 wins.
Because look, what I'm saying, look, if Man City and Arsenal both win, it'll still be 3 points with 2 games left. Then they win again. No, you need 4 points. No, not 4 points.
We need 6.
Yeah, it depends on what City does. If City keeps equaling your points, then it will always go to the last game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So but basically, to be 100% sure, you need 6.
Got to win all the games.
Yeah.
Basically,
but what I'm saying is that now it almost feels like Arsenal got nothing to play for. Like the highs is gone. You haven't been playing well in the Premier League anyway. You got Liverpool coming up. You got Newcastle, and then the last game Southampton. So you can envision not beating Liverpool this week, lose to Newcastle, beat Southampton, and Man City got 4 points.
I think you'll beat us because we're completely
turned off.
Yeah,
Switched off.
same.
Holiday mode.
Playing your youngsters now, no?
Yeah, we're
not
complete
quite.
holiday mode because we won it. You see, this is what you can do when you win it. Will it's like
But I would again, I could imagine if you do lose the second spot though, that would be like the ultimate dream for me. Because think of how bad City's been, right? City had a run of like losing 8 games in 10 games or something like that, or something stupid. And then they might finish second. So please, football gods, make it happen, please.
He will though. Arteta's rattled, man. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Far more misery on him.
Doesn't know what he's doing.
So bad, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm sat here now just having to take this bullshit, man.
You know how close. You know how close Arsenal were at one point. We're 15 points ahead.
Yeah.
Really close at one point.
It's all these draws.
No, it was that game versus West Ham. I remember.
Yeah.
The game
I said it after that game. I said that's it, done.
I think West Ham was still
even I
7,
said that.
Something like that. Yeah.
We always had chance after West Ham. We always had a chance to do make it more competitive in that sense, where it was a race. But then after West Ham, it's like this is it. I think this is the game where we said that was it. That was the turning point.
In many ways, it's a bit like our FPL points, right, Dave? When you think you're close, and now you look at the points, you're 100 points above me. You see, so it's over. It's over.
You were close at one stage. Actually,
that's what I'm saying. But that's like Arsenal. You were close at one stage till you're not, isn't it? And then one thing leads to another. Yeah. Anyway, speaking of FPL, we can skip the predictions. Oh, we can go to this week's predictions, but it's been so long. We've got our last ones anyway.
Liverpool, Arsenal, right?
Go on, Liverpool, Arsenal.
Most of these games are dead rubber anyway.
Yeah.
So, Dave, Liverpool, Arsenal, you don't think Liverpool's going to win this one?
2-1 or some shit.
We might pick up one win or a few points, but we're completely, as we showed against Chelsea, I think we're
holiday mode.
We've got it in the bag, right? We might want to get some more points, but mentally,
let the players rest in it.
Yeah, they're probably gone mentally.
I say 2-1 Arsenal anyway.
2-1 Arsenal, Dave.
Yeah.
You said you don't think you'll win, or you think Arsenal will win, but you actually don't want to predict it.
Don't give in to Bo, man.
I think 2-2.
I don't fancy Arsenal no more. I think their morale's down. So 2-0 Liverpool.
Oh, okay.
And then who's Man United got? Man United's got
home to West
Ham away. No, West Ham they're home.
Oh yeah.
I think again we're in a similar situation, or where everything's just focused on the Europa Cup now, and the teams they've been putting out is quite shit. So I would actually go for a 2-1 West Ham. Might make these ones.
I would completely agree, but I think it's going to be worse. I think now that you're through, your mentality is completely shifted, and you just focus on that game.
But when is the final? It's not until
21st, so less than 2 weeks.
Okay, but then you will look after your players for that.
He's definitely going to look after.
He said as well. He said he's going to have to he's just preparing for the final.
I'm going. I'm going 3-0 West Ham.
Yeah. West Ham not being good though.
You're laughing now.
Yeah, exactly. You're laughing now, dude. I'll come back.
I'll go 1-0 West Ham.
Did you see Mason Mount? 2 goals.
Mate, he's like a new player. What the fuck?
No, he smashed it. I mean, yeah, he was playing slick, man. He was playing slick. The first goal he took was nice as well, man. Second goal with whatever empty net. But
I don't want to even come in and say, "Oh, I told you guys." No, fuck that, man. That guy.
We need to sustain it. We'll see.
Yeah, that guy's bullshit.
That's the Mason Mount. Was really good.
Chelsea Mason Mount.
Was really good. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, it's taken nearly 2 years to get it out of him.
Yeah, he's been injured forever though, so we'll see. Okay, predictions done. FPL. It's done deal, I think. Let me have a look at it. There's only 3 games left.
Giving up, man.
Yeah, let's see who makes the lobster.
It's between me and Ricky.
Yeah.
Come on, Ricky!
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Swear, man. We don't do ourselves any favors, do we?
Anyway, yeah, fuck FPL. But no, who captaining this week at least then? There was some interest. I don't mind a 3-0 win then, Dave, because I've captained Bowen. That's mine. It was on Salah too. You guys said they play on holiday mode.
Who am I captaining?
I got De Bruyne as captain this week.
I'm fancying. I haven't done my transfers yet, but I'm fancying Chris Wood.
Chris Wood, who's first player?
They're at home against Leicester.
Oh, okay, yeah, Leicester's done deal. But Wood's not been firing though, right? He started.
No, this is the game. This is the game to.
Did you guys think? What is it? Forest were going to drop out, or you thought they were going to last? We mentioned it before, actually, didn't you think?
Yeah.
They're dropping now,
aren't they? They're dropping now.
They're out now. Like, Chelsea's had a
resurgence, right? Yeah.
I think it's just they've done well, but just like to just have the stamina.
Which is a shame, though. They've done well for so long, and their results just fallen like right at the end.
But to be honest, even if they get Europa League, like I said in the chat, I think that's still good. That's still good.
No, but they'll feel hard done by. They've been up there so long for so many weeks. You can't say that.
Might do it,
it's all right.
If you offered them at the season, that they'll be happy with. Like,
yeah, of course.
No, but you got to go by what's happening during the season, man. Yeah. No, you can't say that shit.
I really wish Chelsea didn't make it though. Chelsea don't deserve to kind of be in there, man.
Fuck Chelsea, the wankers.
Yeah, fuck Chelsea.
Don't deserve to be in there. But Forest might be able to do. This is the game to do it in. Home to Leicester.
Forest got what? Leicester. Oh, you know what? Forest has got Chelsea in the last game of the season.
Oh, juicy nibble.
If they stay on their cocktails, it could come down to that 2 points.
They can do it.
Yeah, that'd be quite nice. So there's not dead and buried. Still a chance. Probably do it. All right. Questions. I do have a few. I made a few up. There was actually one lingering on our thingy. I don't know how it's been there, but this one might be today. It will apply to Dave a lot. It goes after what period of time in a relationship do you think it becomes reasonable to consider proposing to your other half? Dave?
I don't feel there's a set time, but obviously, too long is too long, right?
Yeah. Okay.
What's too long?
Too long.
Yeah.
I think anything over 5 is probably a bit long.
Months.
My name's not Hien. My name's not Hien, you know.
So 5 years is too long, right? That's past the sell-by date.
Yeah.
And how long would you say is too? Do you think under a year is too early?
I think it's
fuck
really
you guys,
early.
man.
What do you mean?
And Will's living proof, right?
No. What do you mean? Well, how long did you propose?
9 months, I think. 9 months.
You proposed in 9 months.
Hmm.
That's news to me. I would have guessed. Yeah.
I think there's stages, right? And obviously it's not a general rule for everyone.
Yeah.
Obviously some people click, like find a soulmate, and then that's it. But I think generally, you need to know
big side from Will. So
the thing is, you never really know until you start. You got to be living with them at the very least.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
I think at the very least, you need to be living with that person, because if you're willing to spend the rest of your life with them and you've not tried to live with them as per my scenario, then you're never going to know what they're going to be like. It could be all like a front, an act, or whatever.
So go ahead. So we'll paint a picture. How come? Like, okay, so before you pose with 9 months, if I asked you before that, would you say that's too soon, right?
Yeah.
As in, it's easy. Like I said, advice is easy to say, but when you're in it, it's different. Yeah. If you ask anyone point blank, give it a year at least, isn't it? So then, what was your thought process in doing in 9 months then?
I think it was more about not really what everyone else was doing, but that was an impact on in terms of my friends are getting married. It's not that I wanted to be left out. It just felt like the right time for my age to get married. I always had in my mind, like from an early age, I want to get married by 30, have kids by that age because I don't want to be an old dad, etc., etc. So I had this plan in my mind. That's what I wanted. I think I went on naively to kind of think on that process. And, when we had that discussion with, the ex now, is, she wanted the same thing as well. So we both aligned in that sense to meet a goal. The thing is, you shouldn't really look at relationship. Well, in my opinion, you shouldn't really look at it as a goal or a set time, like Dave said. It should be almost like you should know when that might be, but you have to I really do stress, like, you have to have spent time and had that experience with that person. I'm not talking about weekend stays. I mean living with them 24/7, knowing what they're like. I don't think COVID helped much in terms of us, and I think that's with most couples, with just being in each other's faces for like literally 24/7. I think that was a catalyst of why it kind of exploded in that way. But then it's also known about that. I'm not going to badmouth anyone or whatever. It just so happened that we just didn't know each other, and we are two different people. We are very different people, and that boils down to not spending enough time or living with each other to really get to know the nitty-gritty.
So saying from that, it's like, obviously your case didn't work out, but that's saying things can work out even if it's 9 months, it kind of thing, right? But then there's also a fail safe in a sense that if you extend it longer and stick by, like the not rules, but what people will say, give it a year plus, you'll have a better safety buffer, right?
Because it's a safety buffer.
Even if you, like, if I was advising you and you said, I really want to propose, or a friend came up to me, I really love her, I want to propose to her in 9 months. I'll take a sit back and said, well, okay, you're right, but give it longer. Yeah. You might still wait another 6 months, and you're still going to be in this stage anyway, but it might open other kind of information. So you should kind of almost stick by a 12-month plus rule, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
I think another catalyst to it was Brexit as well, because of Sweden being in the EAA. That, and then us going out of so that there was another accelerator for that. Otherwise, it wouldn't really have happened that quickly, if not.
But there's not real hard and fast. Like if you find your soulmate, then so people have had shorter periods and still together.
Yeah,
but I think
depends on the people, right? Yeah,
it depends, and if you meet, I think it's different. Let's say you know this person in your circle, so you already know a bit about them. That might speed up things a lot quicker. Yeah. If you're meeting someone from scratch, 100%, like never a complete stranger, then I think you need that time to know about each other. And it's not a case that it won't happen. You just, I guess, not rushing into it in a way.
So Dave, you said 5 years is getting long, right? Long in the tooth.
I think 5 years is probably enough time to know.
How long have you been with your missus for?
Come up to 4.
4, yeah. You got a year.
This is a year that, Vo, we're gonna celebrate. We're gonna celebrate.
We'll start getting our suit ready,
get our popcorn ready for that time. Yeah.
But again, that's not a hot note. Like Will says, you shouldn't live your life by strict, rigid, hard targets.
Yeah.
Yes and no, because you shouldn't compare yourself to any other couple out there. Whatever they do, that's.
But you should think about the girl as well, Dave.
Like, she's on the right side of age.
Right side of age, yeah. You are too, right? All right. Move on. This is a real life situation I have. Right? So my sister's daughter, I think she's 12, and then she used to have a friend in school, and they were friends, but now my sister's daughter don't really particularly like this friend, or they've Not falling out, but it's just she feels that she don't want to hang around with her too much. But then the friend's mum is unaware of this, and she's always trying to organise play dates with my sister. She's always sending all these texts. Oh, are you free this weekend? You know, wants to see Serafina. Can we come round? And my niece has told my sister she don't no, avoid at all costs. So my sister has brushed her off. Oh, we're busy this weekend. We're going away there, and it's been going on for ages. And then this mum's not getting a message, so she's always trying. So she's doing the polite one. Let's meet up. And so my sister's like, look, do I tell this friend and be like, look, I'm sorry, mate. My daughter just don't like your daughter no more. It's best that they don't meet. Or does she prolong the excuses? And my advice to her is like, you can't ever tell someone, I'm sorry, our daughters just ain't friends no more. They don't want to hang out. Just keep playing it. And eventually she'll get the message. But this has been getting on for so long, and the mum's still not getting the message. She's still sending me the texts, and I'm like, bless her. What do you think my sister should do?
So this sort of happened to me. So no.
At what age?
Who were you, Serafina, or the other one?
Yeah.
So it's a case like my mum's best friend, like, has got a son, roughly the same age as me, and obviously, you know, being best friends, we saw each other quite a lot.
Now, give us the age. What age are you, so we know the picture?
I think, obviously, from probably 7 on to probably about 12, secondary school. Okay. It's probably when it sort of started fizzling out.
Yeah.
Fizzling.
So I think. No, I think that's what happens, right?
Anyway, so wait, are you the friend that didn't want to hang around him no more, or you're the friend who wanted to hang around? I'm guessing you're the one who didn't want to hang around.
I think it was a bit of both, because I think we were thrown together, right?
Yeah.
Mum's a friend, and then when you go to secondary school, your sort of circle of friends opens up a bit more.
Yeah,
and I think we realised at that age that we probably didn't really want to hang around with each other. So
how did you go about it?
Is it because you lied that you were 6 foot? There's no such thing as 6 foot Asian guys.
Eventually it fizzled out, because then we started seeing each other less and less. So when my mum used to go round to her house, like, I'll stop going.
Yeah.
And then when his mom came to my mum's house, he'll stop coming.
Okay, it's fine. But at least one of you it was a mutual thing. It was a mutual thing between the two boys. At least you didn't want to see him, and he wants to see you, right? Yeah. But then with this one, I'm saying, there's 2 things. Do you think
there's one side that really?
Yeah, one side. My niece completely just don't want to see this friend, but my sister doesn't have the guts or whatever to tell the mum. So, but my advice is, just carry on, and eventually she's get the message. But she's not getting the message.
I know, she just has to persist, because it will fizzle out.
So you think don't tell the truth, right?
Well, it will break the heart.
It will break the friendship. It will break her heart as well. And honestly, I'm reading a message. I'm like, bless this mum. Like, she's really like not getting a message. Like, my sister will say, "Oh, I don't know, was it true?" But she's like, "Oh, you can't come around this week because we're getting the floorboards done," kind of thing. And then I was like, "Oh, okay. Oh, that's a shame." And she'll give advice about floorboards. "Oh, I hope it looks good or whatnot. Oh, but let's try again another time." And then another time will come, and then she'll give another scenario. She's just not getting a message, to the point where I'm like, bless her. And I'm like, maybe she does need to be tell the truth. But
your sister could be a bit more tactful and say, look, daughter's growing up, she's just changing. She's changing a lot in terms of her likes, in her interests, and it just seems like even I don't know what it is now, and she just wants to do her own thing. So I just want to make sure that she has her own time for now. When we get the right time, when the right time is there, then I'll let you know.
So you are actually alluding to letting the message through, but softly, kind of thing.
Yeah, of course. Because saying, we're not being nasty about it. It's just children grow up, and you just say that she's growing up. She's got her own interest. Even I sometimes can't keep up with it, and she's kind of finding herself. So I'm just giving her that space and that platform to do so. In terms of when she's ready, if she wants to, then I will let you know.
I wouldn't even include that bit, because that's still that little bit of hope.
No, so do you almost say like, "Oh, I've asked Serafina, and she not up for the idea, and then do like that.
Not up for the idea. It's
No,
just she's just moving. In, she's grown up. She's trying to get to know herself. So she's trying, all sorts of activities, and time doesn't really allow us to kind of do do meetups and stuff right now. But I'll let you know. I'll let you know if anything happens.
I'll let you know. The little carrot, the final carrot.
Basically, that is the Chinese version or the English version of Hati Yamta, isn't it? Yeah,
Hati Yamta.
Yeah,
Hati Yamta. Those
yeah, exactly. That is the Chinese version of that.
I'll agree to some extent what Will's saying, but I probably wouldn't.
You wouldn't give hope, basically.
Yeah,
I wouldn't give hope.
But for me, I'm letting them down lightly, and then just.
I wouldn't even indicate let them down lightly. Just say that she's busy these days.
Like, but that's what she has been doing. She's been saying we're busy.
Oh, is she?
Well, she's busy.
No, the kid is busy.
Yeah, no, just generally, just it's not working out. Like got this or we got that, and we're away or this. The other scenario that I said is that look, man, just force Seraphine to do one date and that's it. You know what I mean? But
because that's going to keep it going.
Yeah, but Seraphine's just not having it.
She'll give up eventually.
Yeah. Well, we're hoping.
How long has it been going on for?
Months, like 4 or 5 months, kind of.
That's nothing.
Okay, that's still not long. Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, but it's. I know it's not long, but within those 4 or 5 months, is repeated requests. It's not like I'll request and then a big gap. It's like, oh, should we do this? Oh no, I can't. Okay, let me ask her again. And then Easter break, this break. The mum
does your sister want to do stuff with her mum?
Yes.
Okay, just say, your sister can just say, look, why don't we just do something together?
No. As a sister, no, the mums don't want to. It has to be a daughter thing, that kind of thing. There's no point. My sister is the friend's mum is asking for the benefit of her daughter. Like her daughter wants a friend to play with, that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's not a mum thing. It's not my sister meeting the mum. Let's meet up.
Do say exactly what I said. Just my daughter's just into loads of different things now. It's hard for me to get up. So.
Which is true. That is actually the truth. That's why. Because like I said, they didn't have a falling out. So if he's just not a fan of her and got other friends kind of thing.
Just growing out of it.
Okay.
Grown out of it, yeah.
All right. Third and final question is: have you ever told off someone else's child? And how would you feel if someone told off your child? Like, let's say the question as it is. We could be friend's child, or I'll give you another example. If you're in a playground.
I think there's a certain way to approach, not telling off, but more educating the other child. Like you can't go around shouting at other people's children. That is not your job. Your job is to keep them safe and from harm's way. You're not there to shout at them. What you can do is just educate. You say, you say 小朋友 like 呢個唔應該做 like 下次小心啲 something like that. You can't just go full on shouting and rah rah rah. I don't know if I catch them pushing my son or whatever, then I'll fucking uppercut them. But no. On a serious note, I obviously protect my son and ask him what happened, or her what the hell happened, like what is the meaning, why did you do that, and try and find out what happened, because I think a lot of time when kids are violent, there's other things going on around it. So it's better to have the child feel understood than not. If they're being right pricks, then uppercut them.
Dave, what was your question?
No, exactly that. What if they've done something really bad?
We'll just get bad. Okay. Yeah. So have you ever? Okay, it's not told off, but have you ever had a speaking to someone else's child? Then?
Yeah, in the fashion that I mentioned, because I would never shout at anyone else's.
Not
kid.
Shout. Okay, but vice versa. The scenario you gave, you would be completely happy if someone approached Melvin that way.
In an educational fashion.
Yeah.
Like, give the prompts. Try not to do that. The reason why I'm telling you that is because I want you to be safe, and what you're doing is dangerous. So I just want you to be safe.
That's fair
it.
enough. Because there's always a point of like, obviously, parents are really overprotective of their own kids, and no, because I had a colleague and he was telling me a scenario, and I actually didn't agree with him because he was telling me, and his to be fair, his daughter's is autistic, so her learning's a little bit like different, of course, and he was telling me that I think she had a toy and she was chucking it up and down or whatnot.
Yeah.
And then another a friend, that's it. A friend of hers was playing with a toy, like throwing it up and down. And then my colleague's friend came and took that toy and then kind of threw it in a different direction, like, threw it away kind of thing. And then the friend's mum came up to her and said, don't do that. You shouldn't do that. Duh was playing with it. You shouldn't throw it away. And I think
like
that's okay.
No, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. But you just said educating, so she was like, don't do that. You shouldn't be throwing toys away. That kind of thing. I think that's okay because the friend's daughter did do something wrong. The girl's playing with happily.
You gotta say it depends how it's been said. Depends how it's been said.
I guess so. And dash the toy over. I didn't think it was too unreasonable of what she did because, like I said, your daughter is at fault here. Someone's happily playing with this toy. You came along and then threw it in a different direction, whereas the other girl was throwing it up and down and catching it, kind of thing. And he said, "Yeah, I took grievance of that, and I felt like she should have seeked me and spoke." And I was like, I kind of like I didn't want to rock the boat too much, but I felt that mum was okay. Like you said, it was not education, but it was we shouldn't do that, which is fine. She didn't scold her. She told her.
Yes, scolding is out of the question.
He didn't scold her, no.
Explanation is the key thing around it. If he felt aggrieved, then there's no hope in this world. There's no hope in this world. That's why, and forgive me, like if his child is autistic.
I think he's more grieved because of her condition, right?
Yeah,
more so. But remember, the mum wouldn't know this either.
He's probably thinking, about this condition, but you still didn't take it easy on her.
Yeah, but obviously, I don't think the mum did. So I guess we're making more allowance to her. But I didn't think. I thought my colleague was being overly harsh because I said the mum wouldn't know this. So the mum wouldn't know to handle it with extra care. So therefore, I was like, the mum wasn't that out of line. Do you get me? She's why
didn't he approach it? Just so that my daughter has this and that.
Yes, I know, because again, it's hard to say. I don't think he feels that way. Some parents might not want to openly say that their kid is that, and that's why they're that way. Does that make sense?
He doesn't need to apologize. He just needs to say, just so that you're aware. Yeah, my daughter's. That'll
make the mum feel like shit, though. You know what I mean? Huh? If you did the
it's better than him going off about like sulking to himself.
Yeah, he did sulk. Whatever. I didn't like that.
So he's just lose at that point.
Yeah, okay.
I just feel like we're too sensitive sometimes. Like, it is what it is, and if you want to explain something, explain it. Don't be a dick about it. Just explain it in the way that so you educate people. It's like obviously there's going to be ignorance here and there, and if you don't help educate, they're always going to be like that. So do your part.
Yeah. Okay. So tell Melvin off when I need to. Yeah.
in a educational, non-dickhead way, yeah.
Tell Harvey's toy.
Your dad told me to do this.
Oh, Joker. Okay.
All right.
What are we on? Yeah. Short and sweet today.
All right.
Same thing next week.
That's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for the question on the one that we missed. Do your thing. See you next week.
See you next week.